Okay, so this is problem 11.2.41, and we're asked to find the sum of the following arithmetic sequence. And they're starting at 6 and going out to 42, and there's a difference of 4. And they ask us for the sum of this series. Okay, so in order to sum something like this, first of all, they tell us it's an arithmetic sequence. So an arithmetic sequence, let me write this out a little bigger, has certain properties to it. Okay, and arithmetic sequences always have a common difference d. And so if you notice here, the difference between the 6 and the 10 is 4, the difference between the 10 and the 14 is 4 and so on. Okay, so that pattern is going to continue. That's what tells us that it's an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so if we want to sum it, then we're going to use our summation formula, and this is the summation formula for arithmetic sequences. And notice the pieces that we're going to need. We're going to need a sub 1, and a sub 1 is always the first term in the sequence. We're going to need a sub n, and a sub n is the last term in the sequence. And then we're also going to need n, and n is the number of terms in the sequence. Okay, so we have a sub 1 and we have a sub n. So a sub 1 is the 6, and a sub n is 42. Okay, but we don't actually know what n is, but we can figure n out by using this formula, and this is the formula for finding the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so in this particular formula we have a sub n, we have a sub 1, and we know that d is the common difference because we can find it by just looking at it. The difference between each of these terms is 4. Okay. All right, so the first thing that we need to do then is we need to use this formula to find the n so that we can then plug these three things in and find the sum. Okay, so a sub n here, a sub n, which is 42, is equal to a sub 1, which is 6, plus the n minus 1 times our d, which is 4. Okay, and we're just solving for n, so we have 42 equals 6 plus 4n minus 4. If we collect like terms, this is 42 equals 2 plus 4n. Okay, and then we're going to subtract 2 from both sides, so we have 4n is equal to 40. And let's divide by 4. So n is equal to 10. Okay. All right, so now that we know that n is equal to 10, we actually have the three pieces that we need to plug these in and find the sum, and I think I'll just do that right here. Okay, so s sub n is going to be equal to a sub 1, which is 6, plus a sub n, which is 42, all over 2, and then times the 10, kind of on the side there, times n, which is 10. So s sub n here is 48 times 10 divided by 2, so that's 480 divided by 2, so that is 240. Okay, so the sum then of this sequence, if we were to sum this all the way out to 42, we would end up getting 240. This sequence is actually small enough you could probably just take your calculator and add it all the way out. That's not the point though. The point is that we want to learn how to do this using the formula because of the fact that you could be talking about a sequence that wouldn't be possible for you to just sit and do it on your calculator. Okay, so it's important that we understand how to use this. Okay, and that's it.